I was walking out of the library with a few books in my hand when my phone started ringing. A light rain was falling, and people were rushing around with umbrellas. The call was from Liam, my nephew, the boy I raised after his parents passed away, the boy I helped through school, the boy I trusted like my own son. But his voice, it didn't sound like him at all. "Uncle Peter," he said, cold and sharp, "I wanted to tell you that I moved your things out of the house. I'm selling it next week. I need the money for a business idea also. I threw away your old tools and books. They were useless." And then he hung up, just like that. No care, no respect, no kindness. I stood there in the rain, holding my books tightly, feeling something break inside me. But instead of shouting or crying, I felt something else. A strange, steady calm. Because Liam had no idea who I really was. He had no idea what I owned. He only saw the old man who lived quietly in a small house. My name is Peter Collins, 67 years old. People think I'm simple, but simple is just the life I choose, not the truth of who I am. My wife Emma passed away 3 years ago. Before she died, she told me something I never forgot. "Peter, people might try to take advantage of your kindness. Hide the important things. Keep them safe." Back then I thought she meant memories, but she meant real, valuable things. When I reached home that day, the house felt empty. Boxes were everywhere. Shelves were cleared. My workshop tools, gone. Even the small wooden bird Emma carved for me, gone. Liam had taken almost everything, but not the most important thing. Behind the old bookshelf in my study, there was a small secret drawer built into the wall. Only Emma and I knew about it. Inside was a wooden box wrapped in a cloth. Emma's handwriting was on top. "For Peter, open only when needed." My hand shook as I opened it. Inside were keys, papers, property deeds, bank documents, and a letter from Emma. "My dear Peter, you always trusted too easily. That is why every house, every piece of land, every savings account is in your name. Liam is a good boy, but he can be influenced by others. If he ever turns against you, protect yourself. Quietly, Emma." I sat there in silence. I owned land, rental cabins, a workshop building, savings I never talked about. Liam didn't know any of it. The next morning I went to see my lawyer, Mr. Harris. He looked at the documents and nodded. "Peter," he said, "Liam has no right to sell anything. Everything is in your name." "Can we fix this without making noise?" I asked. "Of course," he said, very quietly. And so we did. Over the next few weeks, buyers interested in the house received legal warnings. The people who took my tools returned them when police contacted them. The fake papers Liam filed were canceled. The business idea he wanted to join collapsed, taking all the money he had saved. I did not say a word. Then one evening, there was a knock on my door. Liam stood there, wet from the rain, eyes red and full of fear. "Uncle Peter," he whispered, I messed up everything." I asked him to sit. He sat quietly, like a child waiting for punishment. "I know what you did," I said. "All of it." He started crying. "I thought you were weak. I thought I had to take over before you lost control of your life." "You were wrong," I said gently. "But I'm giving you one chance, not because you earned it, but because Emma believed you could be better." I want to change," he whispered. "Please don't give up on me." "Then prove it," I said, "step by step." He nodded, wiping his tears. After he left, I put the wooden box back in the hidden drawer. Then I looked at Emma's picture on the shelf. You protected us, I whispered, even now. And for the first time in a long time, I felt calm and safe.